Alright, good afternoon. It's Kikai no Naka no Akuma. I'm fighting off waking up, even though it's 3 something in the afternoon. I wanted to do a quick video to show my painting station and working process projects, and this is for the beginners of the hobby for airbrushing. I went to Harbor Freight and spent about $76 for my air pump, Century Pneumatic. I've had it for about 3.5 years. It has a great warranty from the company. 5 years, so if it conks out in 2, I'll take it to Harbor Freight or ship it to them, go through the RMA process and get a new one. Next, I went ahead and bought an accessory, the Airbrush Stand, while I'm working. Somewhere to set it up, just to have it out of the way so it doesn't fall and hit the floor. I've gone through about 4 of the things now, breaking them by carelessness. So I figured it was time to pony up 20 bucks and get a stand. It does its job. It even holds magnets and my painter's tape when I'm using it. It's a great little device. As far as options, that's the box, the Neo Iwata, which you can pick up at Hobby Lobby for about 80 bucks. Unless you use the coupon for your iPhone or Android, it's 40% off. Then it comes out to 53 bucks. So for about 128, 130 bucks, you can get a complete airbrush kit without paint. Add another 20, you get the stand. eBay, Hobby Lobby, Hobbytown, USA, depending on where you're at in the United States. If you're in California, Burbank's House of Hobbies is a great store. They've been shipping me a lot of my paint at a great discount. I just wanted to give them a shout out. I'll have to post their link in my description box later after I edit the video. Hobby Lobby has sets of paints from Creatix. Quick critique on Creatix. Great amount of paint for a low price, about 5 bucks for a bottle. My problem is that I have arthritis and carpal tunnel, so squeezing the paint out is a pain in the ass. I know I'm cursing on my video, I normally don't, but it's a pain in the ass for Creatix. Granted, it's not a cheaper quality paint, but it's a cost competitive paint on the market that they do. The Creatix brand, their mid-level to top shelf label is the Wicked series, and then they have another one that you can order online directly from them. I recommend their paints if you have someone who can help you out with getting the paint into the airbrush. Next, my go-to line that I've never had problems with, and it's even better for my crusty, arthritic, crappy hands, is Vallejo Air and all their products. For airbrush, I recommend just finding the color you want in Model Air or Game Air. Don't try to use the thinner to get the regular model colors to work. Those are for brushes. You can get lucky by mixing a little bit of water, the right amount of thinner, and it'll come out. At the same time, why fight the power? It's about 50 to 75 cents, if not $1 more. Game Air, Model Air over the standard line color paint. That being said, Vallejo is my number 1 for primary colors and some of the neons and specialty paints. However, Testors Air is my next brand. Testors Air, I get my neons and ultra colors. It's about 8 bucks a bottle. Not complaining about the price. When I have to do bright stuff, as you can see on the Wraith Knight, and you can see on the jet bikes, the reds, those are the Testors colors. Everything else is Vallejo that I paint with. So those are my top 3 brands. Number 1 being Vallejo, number 2 being Testors, number 3 being Creatix. The Testors bottles for use are just stupidly simple. You just pop the top and squeeze. The disclaimer is the paint runs if you're not careful. And I got tired of cleaning bottles. You can even tell by my purple. That's just for using it, and then it squirted at me and then ran down the side. Now, you're asking me, what about my table? My table is literally a $2 cheap tablecloth from HEB or any grocery store or convenience store. Before this, I was using a party table cover. I paid $5 for at Party City for a Christmas party, and it lasted me 2 years before it was just covered in paint and disgusting. Other than that, accessories that I recommend, get an airbrush cleaner. It makes life easier. Sometimes the paint's stuck in the nozzle, you can't see it, and it'll piss you off. Excuse me. Sorry for yawning. It's been a great summer. I did not work this summer, and I have to work on some bill issues. But other than that, I've been painting for profit, hobby painting. As always, my prices are probably cheaper than a lot of semi-pro professional models and sculptors. I only charge about 35 to 40% of a model's base cost. For example, on a Wraith Knight, I'm only going to charge $40 for this one because I had to repair it, pin it. It was a damaged model that I had to repair. So I ran a brass rod, did the highlights and colors. I'm going to do a gloss coat to keep the paint strong and fresh. About $10 a piece for both of these. So this will be about a $50 job. I have to finish up the guys, give them some color, and then box it up and take it to the customer. Other than that, I have 3 Revenants that I'm still in the process of building. My complaint is I got them without instructions, so it's been a slow process, and then customizing them for my customer is going to run him about $150 for all 3, because that was just a pain and a hassle, and it's been time taking because I don't want to damage it. It's an $800 model. I've been going slow with it because I'm not going to replace it if it messes up. So with that, thank you for checking out Kikai no Naka no Akuma. Check out my painting station. The infamous Gundam Zaku 109 that I use as a proxy to ordering Forge World that I've shown videos of before. Same basic paints and effects. Enjoy. Have a beautiful afternoon on your Tuesday, June 2015. Kikai no Naka no Akuma. As always, post comments, questions, like, subscribe, and I'll be more than happy to help out. Bye.